The best of the morning X. 99X.
I saw this good-looking girl the other day. I was with my friend. My friend goes, "Look at her, she's beautiful." I go, "Yeah, she's nice." He goes, "Well, go ask her out." I go, I don't know. I don't know what to say to her. She's too good-looking. He goes, "Just ask her out. The worst she's going to say is no." So I asked her out, and she goes, "Get away from me, you loser." Loser. It's kind of like, I think you broke the rules there. Breakup songs. A lot of breakup songs have the same theme in the song. The guy sings, "Baby, you're seeing somebody new now, but if he treats you bad, I'll always be here for you, because I love you very much." They should make that a little more realistic, you know? You're seeing somebody new now. If he treats you bad, good. If a girl breaks up with me, I wanted to just die, just be dead. Not because I hate her so much. It's just easier when my friends go, "Hey, what happened?" "Oh, she's dead. She's dead."
The Morning X. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Demerith?
Yes.
Is that your name?
Yes.
Demerith?
Demerith. I've never met a Demerith before.
What kind of name is that?
It's Greek.
What a beautiful name. Man, I'd like to see the misspelled mail that you get.
Really?
You know?
Kelly,
Hey.
Sue,
Hey.
and Paige.
Hello.
All right. Now, how many of you are currently in a relationship?
Okay, all right.
Hello, ladies.
Good.
How many
When we
of
said
you,
single, we got single.
That's what you wanted.
How many of you recently broke up? with
I
some-
did, Paige.
Paige, did you break up or were you broken up with?
I broke up.
Okay. Is there anybody who will admit that the last relationship they were in, they were the one who was dumped?
I was.
Okay, somebody is. Okay, you'll admit that. And who was that?
Kelly.
Kelly, what was the reason?
I never got one.
Just didn't call anymore, or?
Wouldn't give me one. Just said, it's not going to work out. It's over.
Uh-huh.
What'd you think about that?
Oh, it pissed me off.
Was anybody remember the last time like a guy weaseled out of a relationship?
Yeah.
And how did he do that?
Basically, we're better off as friends.
The old
that's
friend
not-
standby?
Yeah.
That's not weaseling out. No, wait. That is not weaseling out.
That is weaseling.
Well,
Well-
he's telling you what he feels, though, and at least
Yeah.
he's not being a jack.
No, weaseling out would be
I forgot to call.
well,
I'm sorry I haven't called in a while.
for instance, let me read some excerpts from this article, which is titled "Leave Me Like a Man" by Nancy Miller in Maxim. After 4 months, the man who made me laugh beer through my nose, who picked up the tab every meal, who gave it to me regularly twice on Sunday, vanished without warning. The daily phone calls just died. Period. After 2 weeks, I gave in to the nagging suspicion that I have been dumped. Now, see, that's weaseling out, right? You just like,
Just a no-show.
no shot, no shot. Then I did what any other woman who had been left in this manner would do. I started to talk crap about him to whoever would listen. I told every one of my girlfriends how rotten he had been to me, thereby ensuring that he would never have same-species sex again.
Women are good about that. Guys don't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. Women do that hardcore.
Big time. It didn't have to be this way. Had he just called me up and said, "You know, doll, you're perfect, but you're just not perfect for me," things could have been different. I would have said, well, okay, hung up the phone and would have hung up, rejected, but yes, with the dignity of knowing where I stood. I would have taken a walk to the corner bar, ordered a glass of cheap brandy, and would have been over. But instead, I became a bitter character assassinating psycho. Anybody fit into that category?
No.
Have any of you ever been a character assassinating psycho? Come on.
No.
No.
Baloney.
Guys, when guys get blown off, they don't want to talk about it because they don't want anyone to know. So they just move on.
There's that laugh beforehand.
Yeah, women get that whole let's go out Thursday night and get tanked thing going. And then they just sit at a table and throw down drinks and start talking. Smack.
That's how we vent.
We women can handle getting the heave-ho. We just can't take the crap a lot of men pull in their feeble attempts to avoid conflicts, ugly scenes, recriminations, and tears. My ex-boyfriend's AWOL technique is one way guys do an end run. The other way is the slow burn method. Okay, what guy hasn't done this? The slow burn method, whereby you intentionally behave so badly that she finally gets fed up with your antics and cuts you loose.
You look to get cut from your contract,
right.
you start misbehaving.
Right, rather than break up with you, I will make you hate me. The trouble with this tack is that within the hour, her friends will all be singing the chorus of what a creep you are, and you can forget about ever getting laid in this town again. The best dump is the straightforward shaft, merciful in its quickness and best for your future. Though it may take a while to get over the sting, if you've been a gent, I will ultimately have to admit to my friends that in the end, you were a pretty decent guy.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know if I agree with
They still
that.
go at you with the daggers.
Yeah.
They still try to ruin you from
But
getting
that's much
any
better
tail
than. But
in
that's
town.
much better than not showing up. That's
And it depends on how old the relationship is.
Well, here's what. Okay, continue.
Well, a 3-month relationship is kind of the break point, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And if after 3 months you've been dating someone and seeing a lot of them, and then they just say, well, let's break it off, that's a lot better than having a guy drag it out and not getting treated the way you want and not getting called enough, and then all of a sudden you kind of figure out this guy doesn't like you that much anymore, and it drags out another 3 months.
Right. Well, it's interesting you put the 3-month because this little article says a couple things worth noting. If you've been dating more than a year, the standard dumping template that follows is of no use to you. However, you and she have been together so long and know each other so well, it comes down to one thing. Is you ain't getting married. On the flip side, if you've gone out with her on more than 3 dates, but for less than 3 months, a phone call rather than a face-to-face confrontation is sufficient, if not preferable.
That's 3 months or less?
3 months or less, you do not require the face-to-face confrontation. I buy that.
Yeah.
That's true.
3 months, maybe.
I can accept that.
Maybe 4 or 5 or 6 months.
6? Ooh.
6
Depends. It depends.
Ooh.
3 months is that probationary period.
3
But,
months,
you know,
yeah.
Jimmy, I've been
You won't believe where this is headed. More after a quick break. This story isn't over. You're on the best of the Morning X on 99X.